Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be reviewing Scream 5 here. This is the reboot that they started back in the early 2020s. I think it was 2022. They take a different direction here. They take up a new cast of like star characters here within this. Those main cast members. Jenna Ortega hopped into it. She didn't have like a really big impact here. The actress that played her sister in this movie, Tara, is the main one that they keep an eye on, but I wish they would have focused more on Jenna Ortega's character, just due to the fact that I think she's better. I'm sorry, it was Sam, not Tara. Sorry, I am a little all over the place today, but Tara's the one who I wish they kept more of a focus on. But this movie was pretty solid. I had my suspicions going into it that I probably would not like it, but I think they did a pretty decent job with cast. The only one I really didn't care for was the one that played Sam. I think they could have picked a better person to play that role, but she does her part at least, and keeps it like relatively decent at least. But um, I think casting was just a little weak on the main character's part. But aside from that, we see a bunch of new characters in here. Randy's niece and nephew later on, and then a few other people pop on up. We still see some of the OG characters in Dewey, um, and then a few others um, pop up here and there, like Gail. Sydney pops up. Like it's a bunch of mixture between the two. But killers in this movie are Amber and her boyfriend Richie, who was actually dating Sam within this, but they met online through some dark web type stuff and decided they wanted to be the next Billy Loomis and Stumacher. So um, in this movie, we again see a different person within the group taking on the ghost face to look. We see Amber, the best friend. She's one of them, and then we see Richie there. So um, it was kind of a neat little thing they did because two different parts of the U.S. is where they're from, and then they meet up, and then they have this whole plan, and works out pretty well. Um, yeah, it was a solid movie, a lot of fun. The only thing I really didn't like about this movie was that they killed off Dewey, but I heard that was a contract issue, and he just didn't want to be back for future films. So um, did some reading on that. That part made me a little sad because he's probably one of my favorites throughout all these movies, and then they got rid of him. So I'm a little unfortunate there, but it was bound to happen at some point. I'm kind of hoping we see one of the OGs in the next one take a hit as well. So we'll see how that goes. But I appreciate you guys for stopping on by as always, and we'll see you again.